In today's video, we are back once again on Rebirth Champions Ultimate, where today, once again, we are going to be checking out another update. This time is going to be update 2, which in fact is actually going to be releasing in approximately 1 minute and 40 seconds. Now, of course, this video is going to be having, the usual, a lot of grinding, a lot of maxing out. So I'm not going to waste your guys' time, just going to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on. And yeah, once you guys are done with all of that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so first things first, let's actually wait for, the update to actually release because, there's still 40 seconds. And then from there, we'll have a look at the update log and, see what exactly was added. And actually, having a look at the leaks over here, it seems like it's going to be surrounding some kind of volcano, some new ring system. Yeah, there's going to be a lot added in this update, so let's wait a few seconds and let's check it out. And boom, there we go, the update is now released. So what exactly was added? Well, apparently there are rings machines, clan events room, more clan seats, and as well some kind of UFO global event. Now, all of these sound really interesting and I can't wait to jump into them. And then as well, we also have some history features, ancient shop upgrade, and then as well, of course, the Volcano world, where in this world, there is a lot. There's a new egg, pets, a magma tree, and as well a magma axe, and then as well some quality of life balance changes. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but the last quality of life balance changes were a massive W. So yeah, if they're going to be similar to like the tree quality of life changes, then this is going to be just as fun. Now, there's also exclusive stuff ranging from exclusive pets, a volcano stock pack, supporter pack tiers, and then as well some game passes were as well buffed, new falling stars achievements, more index rewards, more rebirth buttons, and then when it comes to the important stuff, that seems to be relatively it. Alright then, I guess we can get started by going through each and every single world. So starting off over here, the upgrades. Is there anything much else here? No, it's only the rebirth button, so do keep that in mind. Now, thankfully, I do have enough gems to actually purchase one of them, so let's do that, and let's purchase another one because, why not? Then when it comes to the index over here, let's just have a look. What are the new stuff? Okay, there's an ultra ring crystal for getting 200 pets, and apparently it will... Wait, hold on a minute. Ultra rare to get from any eggs or trees. Okay, then, so you don't necessarily have to do this like by the index by force, but this might actually be the best way to get it. I don't exactly know what it does, but considering that, you have to get 200 pets, I'm going to assume it's broken. But anyways, that seems to be the index rewards relatively done, meaning that we can move on to... Wait, are there any upgrades for the farm machine? No, it doesn't seem so. Okay, then I guess we can just move on to the ancient shop because apparently this got a little bit of an upgrade. So let's see, are there maybe like any new game passes? There is one, auto chest collect for 400 tickets. Now, I don't exactly know what that means. Wait, does it mean that all of the secret chests around the map you auto collect the... Oh wait, no. Okay, I get what this is now. When it means by auto chest, it means you guys know like the chest in the first world, the one that gives you the free rewards, and as well in the toxic world. Well, yeah, apparently this game pass will auto collect them for you, which actually sounds like a massive W. Now, do I have enough ancient tickets? Yes, I do, meaning that I'm gonna cop that bad boy. Now we are going to be getting pretty much infinite potions whenever we are grinding, and then the ancient wheel seems to be relatively the same, so I guess for the time being we're just gonna have to leave it there, and then I guess that means that we can move on now to the brand new world. And awesome, it seems like we already had it unlocked. Now in this world, of course, we have all of the stuff that was already mentioned in the update log, the egg over here costing 1 quadrillion clicks, and then as well the rings machine. Let's see what this is all about. So first off, we have the basic ring over here, which is going to be requiring this basic ring crystal, basic ring fragments, and then fire ring fragments. Alright then, and then it seems like over here that the rarer the stuff, the better the ring. For example, there is a lumberjack ring for probably buffing like lumberjack related stuff, a roller ring, and then as well a basic ring all the way up to insane ring. Now it seems like each of these materials have their own like specific places to get them. For example, some of them are from any eggs, right? And then this one over here is apparently rare to get when you craft legendary pets into the toxic machine. So yeah, do keep that in mind. You're not gonna get everything from just hatching. There are like some unique places to get them, but it seems like the majority of the places is going to be eggs or tree hunting. Yeah, hopefully as I continue to like grind out the game, for example, when I do the hatching, I'll be able to get all of the rings and, you know, be able to showcase them to you guys. But anyway, since we can't do anything with the rings as of this very moment, let's move to the last few things that were added in this update. The trees over here, which having a look at their HP, it is going to be 50k. Okay, wow, that is very tanky. But then again, it does make sense why, you know, it has so much HP. It's probably because, you know, there's a whole new axe as well. In fact, let's go ahead and let's see how much this is going to cost. 150 magma wood, then like 300 of every single other tree material. All right, then that's not really expensive at all. In fact, I might be able to get this right now. In fact, let's go ahead and quickly speedrun it because it's literally not that expensive. So give me just a few moments. And there we go. We now have all of the loot needed in order to get the final axe. So let's get it just like so. Now, all that's left to do, if I'm not mistaken, is to do a ton of hatching. Now, how long am I going to be hatching for? I don't know. I might let it run overnight only, or maybe I'll do like 24 hours or 48 hours. And oh yeah, by the way, for those of you wondering what on earth is going on my screen right now, pretty much everyone is popping like Falling Stars events and as well the new event, the UFO event, which by the way, for those of you that don't know what it does, it pretty much just drops a ton of like potions and dices, pretty much all kinds of loots in the game. But anyways, let's get to hatching. Just as I mentioned, we're going to be hatching for a long time. And yeah, hopefully the next time that you see me, we will have not only some really OP pets, maybe even a new secret, but as well, we might be able to craft a few of the OP rings. Fingers crossed, that's gonna happen. And alright, ladies and gentlemen, after a long time hatching and grinding, we are now back in order to conclude this update. For example, you guys remember the rings over here? Well, yeah, as you can see, I managed to get a few of the materials in order to craft some of them. So let's, for example, craft this ring over here. Boom, there we go. And then I guess let's also craft some of the others. So then, you know, we can see what kind of boost they're going to be giving. So let's create a fire ring. I can't make a magic ring. Okay. Neither a frost ring. So for the time being, we're just going to stick with the fire ring, the basic ring, and the lumberjack ring. So let's see if I quickly go ahead and open them up. Alright, the fire ring, it's going to be giving 11% luck, 3% clicks, 3% gems, and 1% hatch speed. And then the basic one is going to be a much worse version. And then there's also a lumberjack ring over here, which is going to be giving +1 extra wood. Not gonna lie, out of all of these rings, I think the lumberjack wood is really good. Plus as well, I am pretty sure with this lumberjack ring equipped now, whenever I farm, like for example, this tree over here, there is going to be a small chance for a golden tree to spawn, which apparently when you take that out, it is going to be giving you 10 times wood. So yeah, getting the lumberjack ring is definitely a must-have for when when you're grinding out like clan stuff and whatnot. Plus as well, until I craft like some of these later game ones, like for example the ruby ring or the void ring, I don't think it's worth using the fire ring or the basic ring for the time being. But anyways, what about the eggs over here? Well, if I just quickly open up my inventory, as you can see, I got nothing that good. Like the most I got was some of these like magic fiends, no eternals unfortunately, but I guess it's fine because even some of these like golden mythical ones, they're still 900k, which once I go ahead and make them toxic, they are going to be stacking up very nicely. In fact, do we have any normal ones? Yes, we do. We have 25, meaning that we might actually be able to go ahead and make ourselves the toxic one. So let's see if I quickly head on over here to this golden machine and quickly turn all of these golden, then head on over to the toxic area. Let's see if we're going to be successful on this, and yes, it does seem to be so. We managed to make one of them, which is now going to be my best new pet, sitting at 1.8 million. Now, of course, does that mean we've maxed out this update? No, there's still a lot of grinding that needs to be done, and more specifically, kind of hatching, especially since most of the materials that I'm missing right now do involve, you know, getting materials from hatching. For example, these void rings, and then as well these ruby rings. And then of course, in order to get the best ring in the game, I don't even have one of the materials, and apparently these are supposed to be like so rare that you might only get like one every single like week. So yeah, for those reasons, it basically means that the rest of this update does involve a lot more hatching. However, that's going to be something that I will go ahead and do in another video. And also, now that we are at the end of the video, it's time to give my final thoughts. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I rate this update? I think it's a 8.5 out of 10. Now, the reason that it isn't high is because, in my opinion, I was kind of hoping for like maybe another machine or two, but maybe I'm kind of being a little bit spoiled here. Like, I don't know, maybe I would have been happy if maybe they added like a chest or maybe something just to like craft wood within the final area, because when it comes to like new stuff, you know, with the volcano wood, there isn't exactly much here. And I don't know, maybe I was just kind of happy with the mine update last week, so yeah, I was kind of expecting the same thing to happen here. But anyways, feel free to let me know your thoughts down in the comments on this update. Do you agree with me? Do you think it's even better, or do you think it's even worse? And also feel free to hit that like and subscribe button if you do want to see more. And yeah, until next time, I'm gonna get back to hatching. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out, everybody.